Welcome. Before we start this video, I just want to say that you are loved and the universe is here for you in your situation of now. It is here no matter where you are in the world. It is watching. It is right there in your moment. Please excuse the wind. The wind is doing windy things. But anyways, I have a specific pull that I want to talk about in this video. And that is that you can keep running away from what you're called to do, but you'll only cause yourself more pain. And I found this out personally. So, personally, I had run away. I had run away from the things that I thought I could avoid. I felt pulled to make these kind of videos and talk to an audience that I knew was out there that needed these videos. And I ran away through drinking, taking drugs, smoking, doing lots of different things, okay? But I always knew that I needed to make these videos, okay? And I think someone else has to hear what I have to say about this. I have never felt so happy in my life within the last 3 months, which I've really felt pulled to make these videos, as to now that I have started. This now that I have begun has brought me the joy. I know that I am doing my purpose. And there's a lot of talks about that in the world, about, doing your purpose and how it will bring you joy. But the problem is no one tells you that you will run away from it. So there are negative energies all around us at all times. What most people will call the devil. The devil isn't an identity, it's an energy that exists among our physical realm. And it will try its best to stop you from doing your purpose. It will give you clubs, it will give you nights out, whatever it is, it will give you all the pleasure in the world to stop you from doing your purpose that the universe is asking you to do. And in this video, I'm going to tell you that your purpose is the thing that will bring you joy. It will bring you happiness. It will feel like you are completing your mission, and it will become an addicting thing. Now, I have spent a long time knowing that I was supposed to create these videos, and I never did. I ran. And I ran because it was so big and big and big and big and big. But the thing is, as I'm showing right there, it was creating weight upon me. And that weight eventually will shatter me. And so it came to a time, hello seagull. It came to a time where I finally was finished with this weight. And I decided that I was going to create these videos. And from the minute that I started and I knew I'd completed the hardest part about it, which was getting started, I experienced a huge amount of joy, a huge amount of success. And I found that I needed to stop running away from it and to face it. The problems that you have are the things that you are not facing, okay? They're the problems that you have are the things that you are shunning away from and closing the door. And the hardest part about life, as it is to get started. It is to get started. When you're a baby, you're so fragile to the world around us. It's so hard to get started. There's a very few, maybe 1,000 years ago, it's very hard for a baby to make it to an adult life. It's the same thing as starting something new. And within this, I want to talk and tell you that you will find your happiness by doing the things that you know within you are supposed to do. If you don't know what you're supposed to do and you feel like you don't have a purpose upon this earth, then you need to find the universe. You need to communicate and build a relationship with so-called God. I am not a religious channel, but I will use the word God because it is important to understand that we are talking to the source, the higher power, okay? You are the higher power. This sand behind me represents all total consciousness, and you got pinched out and then you got dropped back in. And what I mean by that is you were born, you were taken out of the total consciousness, God, and then when you die, you get put back in. So within this, I want to talk about, it's not really I want to talk about, I want to motivate you to push, to go for it, to do what you were supposed to do. There is nothing else. I'm getting a call right now, so I'm just going to shun that. But look, there is nothing else on this planet that you were supposed to do apart from your calling, which was inside. And you know that deep down, you know that there is more, there is something that you're supposed to do. You know that. And I'm here as a living representation trying to explain to you that you will not find any more happiness than to do that thing. Once you do that thing and you begin to do that thing, you don't have to accomplish, money, you don't have to accomplish anything. You just have to do the thing and you will find that life reaches a new level. And that is the universe, God, basically telling you that, well done, you're doing what you're supposed to do. So here's your happiness, here's your love, blah, blah, blah. Here's your luck. That's the number one thing. So how do you stop running away from it? How do you face it? Well, you stop running away from the minute you decide that you have no time to waste. There is no time to waste. People always talk about this. I mean, although in my views we live thousands of lives, millions even, I will still say within this lifetime right now, there is no time to waste. Now is the moment. And if you were called within this lifetime to do something brilliant, then now is the moment. Because what happens if you don't do it? For the rest of your life, you will regret not doing that thing. And if you're worried about what other people think, well, it doesn't matter. Because everyone else is on the same journey. They're just too afraid to admit it. So why don't you be the person that goes ahead and inspires everyone else? Because you got it. You know what you're supposed to do. Okay? You know your purpose. You know your calling. And within that, you will find your joy, your happiness, and your completion, okay, within doing that. Thank you for this video. I hope this helps some people. And I want you to understand the universe is going to back you when you do it. The universe won't back you to go to the club and do all sorts of stupid stuff, but it will back you in what you were sent here to do. And the minute you realize that, you become way stronger. So, again, thank you. My name's You Know Me, and I want you all to stay blessed.